Had to come back at you one more time. It's been a busy weekend, Memorial Day. So, of course, do not get throughout this weekend and tomorrow without thinking of those who have fallen before us to give us the freedoms that we have. So, I saw a discussion earlier and I just wanted to chime in for a minute. It was about the NBA logo. Now, I absolutely love the late great Kobe Bryant, and anybody who knows me knows that my nickname was even Kobe once a many moon ago when I was stationed at Davis Monthan Air Force Base. But I don't think I like this whole someone has perished and we do this thing because you set up something like what do you do when Michael Jordan passes or so on and so forth. I don't even want to get into that morbidness and all that, but you get my point. So, I was thinking about it, and initially my thought was the logo shouldn't change. It's been the logo since 1969. So, there's a lot of tradition and history there. We talk about things like Alabama's uniforms, Penn State's uniforms, and how they're classic. They don't have all these alternates and change. So that's how I was looking at the NBA logo, because I just thought it was easily identifiable. So why mess with a good thing? Same thing with the NFL shield, so on and so forth. But then I came across an article from Adam Wells of Bleacher Report back in 2017, where Jerry West himself came out and said that he wished he never was the logo. He didn't like the attention that it brought to himself, and he was upset. Well, not upset, but he was a little annoyed that it got out that he was the logo. I can respect that. So with that, since he said it out of his own mouth, I will change my opinion on it and say, okay, maybe we should change the logo. But who should it be? We have plenty of candidates. Now, I don't want to go back to the Bill Russells and Wilt Chamberlains because they were of that time. So if it was meant to be one of them, then it would have been one of them at that time in 1969. Wilt does have a lot of records that will never be broken, and the second highest per game scoring average in history. So you could go with that. I don't think Kobe's a bad choice. I just don't like rewarding it just based off of after the fact because, there's been some time in between now. So, we already named these awards after older players, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, so on and so forth. So I get why it could be Kobe, but just to throw some other names out there, whenever you talk about the NBA and the modern era, people always say the rivalry between Magic and Bird, the Lakers and Celtics, why not one of them? Or are they too old because they came into the league, shortly thereafter, well, closer, than Kobe did to Jerry West. I think the logo is very identifiable. I like it as is. I can't. Kyrie Irving made a comment about how Black Kings built this league. Absolutely true. And, he threw out Kobe's name. So I think there's a public push behind Kobe Bryant's name. Now, I don't have a problem with that if that's what it ends up being. If it ever changes at some point, I'm not sure that it will. But it reminds me of when Tupac had his tragedy, and then all of a sudden he became the greatest rapper ever. I think that we lost some perspective. Like when Kobe was here alive, walking amongst us, I think a lot of people undervalued him, underrated him because of his likeness to Michael Jordan. Even though you could argue he was better than Michael Jordan in some ways as far as playing against better competition at his position. But let's not go too deep into the weeds on this one, but I thought Magic or Bird could have been a good choice. I know people are going to push back on Bird because it's another white man that'll be going on to the logo. But, but I don't have a problem with Kobe. Maybe Magic could be it because he's an identifiable face of when the league reached its height and set the way and paved the way for where we are today. Yo, subscribe, leave me your thoughts in the comments because I really would like to know what you think and where I got it wrong or where you might agree with me. So 2-5, y'all. Sports Reports is ordered. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.